I'm Jürgen Meyer-H from Berlin, architect, designer, artist. We are involved with projects that are very small scale, residential, commercial, public spaces. We go all the way into urban planning schemes. We like to look at spaces as possibility enablers. So if architecture can become an activator, catalyst to really make people engage with each other and with the environment, that's what I think is ideal that architecture can achieve. There's a certain curiosity where I feel we have to find a way that is a production of architecture that uses the technology of today, where we see materials change, we see technology change, we see the digital coming into our environments, into our production, designing part, and also the way we communicate. And I'm very curious to see how that will change the way we live. There is a lot of challenges that we have when you look at clients and the way you have to find accomplice to really see architecture as an adventure into something that is unknown, that is a curiosity about what will create the environment that we need to also leave for the next generation or produce for the next generations. We of course have a lot of social issues that are at hand. We have to find other forms of cultural production, ways of engage institutions with the everyday life, and architecture is the mediator between those realms. One important factor is that you always have to overcome and maybe ignore your prejudice, that you try to be open to new influences, and that can be happening any moment right now. Again, just be open, be curious, and try out, risk. To be safe is not a good place. It's actually better to trial and error and see what you learn out of these tests that you're doing. There are two ways that I see how we deal with materiality or different structural solutions. Sometimes there's a material that I find interesting or we find interesting, for example the temperature sensitive paint, and we try to see how that changes the way we interact with our direct environment and our built context. So we develop a project out of that materiality. On the other hand, we also, and that's mostly the larger scale projects, we look into the sculpture quality, the atmosphere, the environment that we want to create, and then find the right technology to build that. And that's when we need all the intelligence of our office, of course, engineers, specialists. We have to reach out, and that's a process that is constantly renegotiating what is the right fit, and where we have to push the envelope of what is available and how we can actually start to become innovative with new solutions. For example, the Seville project, which is timber technology with a polyurethane coating. It's one of the largest bonding technology projects. It's like a glued building. And all of that only works if you have this network of specialists that all try to make something happen that hasn't been there before.